Chapter 4 Shrivasa's love for Lord Nityananda and the dream of Mother Shaci. Lord Nityananda thus stayed at the house of Shrivasa Pandit. He was constantly absorbed in childish mood and nothing else. He did not eat food with his own hand, but Malini Devi fed him just like her own son. Malini Devi, the chaste wife of Shrivasa Pandit, knew well the glories of Lord Nityananda. She thus served him as an affectionate mother. One day, Lord Gauranga was discussing Krishna with Shrivasa Pandit. To test Shrivasa Pandit, Lord Vishvambara asked him, "Why do you always keep this mendicant in your house? We don't know anything about his family and dynasty. But one thing I must say is that you are overly magnanimous. If you want to protect your family name, get rid of this beggar at once." Shrivasa Pandit smilingly replied, "O Lord, you are testing me. This is unfair. Anyone who worships you even for a day is very dear to me. Nityananda is non-different from you. There is no doubt about this. Even if Nityananda holds a pot of wine or marries a Muslim girl, still my heart will not deviate even an inch from his glorious lotus feet, though he destroys my caste, life, and wealth. I indeed tell you the truth." When the Lord heard this from Shrivasa Pandit, he roared loudly and climbed on his chest. The Lord said, "What did you say, Shrivasa Pandit? You have so much faith in Nityananda? You have actually understood the most confidential glories of Nityananda. I am so very pleased with you that I will give you a boon. Even if Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, begs in the street, there will never be any poverty in your house. Everyone in your house, including cats and dogs, will achieve undivided devotional service unto me. I offer Nityananda at your disposal. Therefore, please take care of him in all respects." After blessing Shrivasa Pandit, the Lord returned home. Lord Nityananda would regularly wander through Madhya. Sometimes he swam in the middle of the Ganges, and sometimes the current of the water took him away. Sometimes he happily enjoyed sporting with the boys, and sometimes he would visit the house of Gangadas and Murari. Lord Nityananda would sometimes visit the house of Lord Chaitanya. Then Mother Shaci would show great affection to him. In a childish mood, Nityananda would try to catch hold of Mother Shaci's feet, but she would immediately run away. One day, Mother Shaci saw something in a dream. She secretly related the whole story to her son Vishvambara. She said, "At the end of the night, I saw both you and Nityananda in a dream. Both of you were 5-year-old boys, fighting and running all around the house. Then I saw both of you enter the deity room and come out with the deities of Krishna and Balaram. Nityananda held Krishna in his hands, and you had Balaram in yours. I clearly saw all 4 of you fighting amongst yourselves. Then the deities, Krishna and Balaram, said in an angry mood, 'Who are you 2 pretenders? Get out of here. This house, these rooms, milk, sundaes, yogurt, and everything else in this house belong to us.' Then Nityananda said, 'Those days are gone when you used to steal and eat butter and yogurt. The power of the cowherd boys is finished. Now the rule of the Brahmanas is in force. Now recognize us and give up accepting all the offerings. If you don't give up out of love, then we'll beat you up. Now if you steal the offerings, who's going to leave you alone?' Both Krishna and Balaram replied, 'Don't blame us. We're going to bind up both of you pretenders right away.' Then Balaram challenged Nityananda in an angry mood. 'If you play mischief with us, then I swear on Krishna that you'll have to face the consequences.' Nityananda replied, 'I'm not afraid of your Krishna. My lord is Gaurachandra Vishvambara.' Like this, all 4 of you quarreled amongst yourselves and ate foodstuffs by snatching it from each other. I also saw someone snatch a morsel from the other's hand and eat it. Someone else took food right from the other's mouth. Then Nityananda called me, 'Mother, please give me some rice to eat. I'm feeling very hungry.' Just then, I woke up from my sleep. In fact, I couldn't understand anything, so I told you about my dream." Hearing his mother, Lord Vishvambara smiled and spoke to her in a sweet voice. "Oh mother, you indeed had an auspicious dream, but please don't tell this to anyone. Now I'm firmly convinced the deities at your house are directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead. My heart has become more strengthened by hearing your dream. While offering food to the Lord, I repeatedly found half of the food missing, but out of shyness, I didn't tell this to anyone. Actually, I had a doubt on your daughter-in-law, but today that doubt has been removed from my mind." On hearing her husband's words, Lakshmi Priya, who was directly the goddess of fortune, simply smiled. She heard all about the dream from inside the room. Vishvambara said, "Mother, please listen. I will at once invite Nityananda and feed him." Hearing the words of her son, Shaci became very pleased and began to arrange for lunch. Accepting Sri Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I, Vrindavan Das, sing the glories of their lotus feet.